What is up, guys? Charlene FX, your favorite female trader, back with another video. So this is like, I don't know, fourth time I'm recording this video because I don't know, my computer keeps acting up, so I think it's time for a new computer. I'm gonna be looking to have one built because my computer is acting stupid and my screen recorder programs keep on glitching and acting up, and I don't know what that's about. But if you build computers, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Charlene FX, so I can look into that. Anyway, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this like bomb week that I've been having on the markets, right? But real quick before we get into that, let me talk to you guys real quick about my broker, who my broker is. I broker with obviously Henkel Trade, right? I always get the question of who's your broker? How are you catching these good moves? Your spreads or this, your commissions are so low, this and that. That's my broker, guys. This is who I broker with. I have no issues with them. And a lot of people lost their minds when the Apple Store took MetaTrader off of it. You don't have to fret, guys. Most brokers should offer the MetaTrader for download on their website, but if they don't, Henkel Trade does. So swing on over to the link in my description box below. Sign up with them. It takes like literally 5 minutes to sign up for an account, and you will be trading in no time. All right. So let's talk about my week that I've been having so far. All right. So this week is a 35K week. Last week I had a 70K week or 70K plus week. And I was able to catch just about the same setups, guys. A lot of the same stuff, which I'm going to go over in this video with you guys here today. Okay. I traded GU and AU, and I only took, I think, 3 trades this week. And I did not trade today because of news, and I will not be trading tomorrow because it's a bank holiday. Holidays are coming around, so a lot more volatility and a lot more less volatility in the markets as well. That's going to be coming because around the holidays, the market can be a little wonky. Setups may not always be there. It might take a little bit longer. And sometimes the volatility, when it's there, it's super volatile. So you really don't want to trade during that time either. So yeah, kind of have to pick and choose when you want to trade. And around the holidays, you kind of want to sit on your hands more than you normally would because the markets kind of, act a different type of way. All right. So really quickly, let's look at the AU trade first, guys, because this is the trade that I should have held, but I did not hold. It was kind of bitter that I did not hold this trade. I should have, but I didn't. Okay, so basically what I was looking for in this trade, guys, is simple. Price had pushed up, made a high. Price had held of this level of resistance right around here. I was just looking for price to basically retest the bearish drop that it had made here. Once it made that drop, that was pretty much it. I was looking for that pullback. The pullback came right around the 61% retracement here. If I use my fib level from here to right there. Price had retested right about that fib level right there, and then it came down all the way smacking negative 27%. My overall TP, guys, was down here, but I did not hold up to that point. I was pretty much content with the profit that I had made on these 3 positions, but I did not hold, and I probably left right around 40 or 50 pips, about 40, 55 pips or so on the table with that move. Could have held more, but I didn't. But it is what it is. Okay. So that was that trade, guys. Pretty good setup. On the 70K week that I had last week, which is a video I literally just dropped not too long ago. It has pretty much the same breakdown on it. It's the same setup that I caught, right? Price had created a channel, price had made a high, couldn't make a new high, started creating resistance below the previous high. And once you have that bearish drop, you wait on your pullback and you enter. That's pretty much it. And I was able to catch that move, and price stayed within this range here. And as you can see with the news push today, price pushed all the way up, breaking all kinds of structure and pushing bullish at that point. Did not trade today because, as you guys know, I do not trade news. All right. So that was the AU trade. So if we swing on over to the GU trade real quick, I caught GU buys and GU sells for the week. This was the first trade that I caught to start the week off, was GU buys. When I had woke up that morning, I saw that GU had made a big push during London session. It had taken a breather. I was initially looking for GU to retrace a little bit and give us a bit of a pullback to validate the high that it had previously broken, but it did not give that. Sometimes, guys, the confirmations that you're waiting for doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. They just don't happen when you expect them to happen sometimes. So you pretty much have to go, with the trend of the market and move when the market moves. Okay. So when I saw that market was ranging and it was kind of creating lower lows and lower highs, I said to myself, okay, We pushed up, we made a high, low, high, low, and then we needed to create a new high. So once I saw that price was respecting the last low that it made here, I was looking for price to continue up. I caught some entries down here, some here, and then I caught the buys up here, and stops were below this level here for the buy. Okay, stop loss wasn't below here. Could have been below here if we had gotten better entries, but you do want to, keep your risk reward in mind when you're taking that type of trade. So I was looking for the buy continuations on that move, textbook trade. Even when price retraced here, it never really broke this support. It just tested it and then it pushed up again. All right, it tried to create a new high, which it did, created a low here, and it started pushing down right around this area here, similar to the AU setup, right? AU made a high, found resistance, and then dropped. What did GU do? Same thing, made a high, found resistance, and dropped, right? Wash, rinse, repeat, guys. It's all the same stuff. Okay, so price had dropped, made a lower high, and then we broke support, right? When broke support, so what are you looking for? You're looking for the retest, right? When you have a bearish drop, you look for the retest and you jump in on that trade there. So initially, guys, I was looking, this was the move that I was initially looking for when I woke up that morning, looking for the sell signals. But I saw that GU was respecting highs and it was breaking support. So those are more confirmations that I look for as well. So once I saw that support was getting broken, I went ahead and called the sells. Price came all the way down, and then it eventually did pull back. So I actually did get stopped out. I closed out two of my positions, and these positions I had left open for for it to go to all the way to TP, but it actually ended up pulling back on us. And on the pullback here is when I got stopped out of my sell position. But once I saw that the high was respected and that was the pullback I was waiting for, I went ahead and just entered some more positions on GU, and I went ahead and wrote it down, but it never did hit my full TP. It actually came a little bit lower, and then it eventually started pushing back. So sometimes, guys, it's not going to always hit your TP. That's why you got to know when to take TP, when to be content with your profits. I don't always hold to my full TP, guys, because I'm using multiple orders and I'm using bigger lot sizes. So I'm pretty much content with the position sizes and with the profit that I'm seeing, to the point where I don't really care to hold to my full TP. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But it is what it is, right? When you're stacking your positions, when you're scaling in, when you're using a certain lot size, guys, you get to a certain level where you don't really care too much about letting the trade hit, a full TP. It's not even really about letting your trade hit full TP. It's more about just ending the day in the blue, winning your trade and ending the day profitable rather than ending it with an L. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it with that setup. Again, I did not trade today because of news, even though this was a push that I had anticipated happening both on GU and AU. I wasn't going to break my rules being greedy. All right. So when you're up in profit, you're up on the week, guys, you're doing good. A lot of times, especially when you're winning and I don't want to have a good week of following my rules and having zero losses, and then breaking my rules and risking a potential loss and messing up a really good win streak when it wasn't necessary. You know what I'm saying? You want to be content with what the market gives you and go with that. So that's pretty much it. That's the week that I had so far, guys. Excellent week prior to that, catching these setups. And understand, guys, with my signal group, these are the confirmations that I look for when I'm entering these trades that I'm winning are the exact same things I'm looking for when I take a loss. You have to follow your rules. You have to follow the same set of discipline that you follow, because if not, you're going to be all over the place with your trades. You know what I'm saying? So be content with the wins, be content with the losses as well. Understand that if you follow your rules, you'll be fine. The only time I beat myself up over a loss is when I break my rules. If I don't break my rules, I don't lose any sleep over losses, because I know that it's part of the game. It's part of trading. You got to be okay. In order to win big, you got to be able to take the L's as well. Even if they're big L's, it happens. We're human. It is what it is. Are you always going to follow your rules to the T every single time? No, but if you try your best to stick to them as much as you can, the losses will not hurt as much, okay? And the wins will be that much sweeter because you know you followed your discipline, and that is what's going to get you to consistent profitability, okay, guys? So that's it for this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment below. I read all my comments. I love hearing back from you guys. Follow me on Instagram at Charlene FX. I'll be dropping a lot more knowledge videos, a lot more beginner videos as well. I'm just thinking of more topics to come up with for you guys. And I'll also be adding some more live trade sessions as well. Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.